She won. Eala just won again. And if you watched my last video, you already know what I said. I told you this girl is about to go on a tear. I told you she's gonna be on fire after that Paolini win. And guess what? She just proved me right. Straight sets against a woman on a 7-match winning streak. In round of 16 of a WTA 1000. Let me tell you exactly what happened, because you need to hear this. So you know how last time we talked about Alex beating Jasmine Paolini, right? World number 8, 6th seed, in straight sets, 6-1, 7-6. And I told you, I literally said this to you, watch out, because this girl isn't stopping here. She's got that look in her eyes. She's playing with a kind of confidence you don't usually see from a 20-year-old. And I said Cirstea is next, and it's not gonna be easy, but if Alex brings that same energy, she can take her. Well, she brought the energy, and she took her. 7-5, 6-4. 1 hour and 38 minutes. Done. Finished. Eala is in the quarterfinals of the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championships, and I need you to understand something. This is only her second WTA 1000 quarterfinal ever. This is massive. But hold on. Before you think Cirstea was just some random opponent, let me tell you who Alex just beat because you need this context. Sorana Cirstea, world number 31. A woman who's been on the WTA Tour for 20 years. 20! She's been playing professional tennis since some of you were in diapers. And this isn't her farewell, just happy to be here season either. No. This woman came into Dubai absolutely cooking. You want to know what she did 2 weeks ago? She won the Transylvania Open in Cluj-Napoca, her home country tournament, and she didn't drop a single set the entire tournament. 5 matches, 0 sets lost. And the final? She demolished Emma Raducanu 6-0, 6-2. That's a former US Open champion getting absolutely embarrassed. Only 23 games conceded in 5 matches. That's absurd. Then she rolls into Dubai and beats Alexandra Sasnovich. Then she takes out Linda Noskova, who's a top 20 player, by the way. 7 straight wins. 7. She's playing the best tennis of her 2026 season. She's got a title in her pocket from 2 weeks ago. She's got confidence for days. And you're telling me Eala, a 20-year-old ranked number 47, just walked in there and beat her in straight sets? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm telling you. And here's how she did it. Now, I gotta walk you through this first set, because this is where you really see what Alex is made of. Cirstea comes out playing like the woman who just won a title. She's aggressive. She's hitting heavy. She's using all that experience to control the points. And she gets herself to 5-4 up. She's 1 game away from taking the first set. Alex is staring at a deficit against the hottest player on tour right now. And you know what happens usually, right? You know how this goes. Young player, big moment, veteran opponent with all the momentum. Usually the young player folds. Usually they tighten up, start playing safe, start thinking too much. But I told you last time. Alex isn't that player anymore. She's different now. She breaks Cirstea. From 4-5 down, she breaks. Then she holds, then she breaks again. 3 straight games, 4-5 becomes 7-5, and Alex steals the first set right from under Cirstea's nose. And you should have seen the crowd. The Filipino fans, thousands of them, flags waving, going absolutely crazy. They erupted because they knew. They knew that comeback was special. You don't do that against a player who's been winning everything. You don't come back from 4-5 against someone with that kind of form unless you're playing on a completely different level. And I want you to think about what that took mentally. You're down 4-5. The woman across the net from you just won 7 matches in a row. She beat a former Grand Slam champion 6-0, 6-2 2 weeks ago. She's serving to take the set. And you look at her and you say, nah, not today. That's ice in your veins. That's the kind of mental toughness you can't teach. That's either in you or it isn't. And Alex, it's in her. Now let me tell you about the second set, because this is where Alex really showed you she's leveled up. She carries all that momentum from the first set comeback and just floods the court with energy. Goes up 4-0. for love, against Cirstea, a woman who hasn't lost a match in 2 weeks. Alex is just ripping forehands, moving her feet like she's got springs in her shoes, dictating every single rally. It's like she flipped a switch after that first set comeback and just said, "Okay, this match is mine now." And you're sitting there watching like, yo, is this really the same player who lost to Cirstea in Madrid? Oh, you didn't know about Madrid? Let me tell you, because this makes the whole thing so much better. 2024, Madrid Open. Alex is 18. She runs into Cirstea in the second round. They play a 3-set war, 6-3, 6-7, 6-4. Alex took the second set in a tiebreak. She was right there. She was knocking on the door. But she couldn't finish it. Cirstea's experience got her through, and Alex went home with a loss. And that feeling you get when you know you were close, but just couldn't get it done. You know that feeling? It eats at you. It keeps you up at night. So when the draw put them together here in Dubai, you know Alex circled that match. You know she remembered Madrid. You know she told herself, not again, not this time. And she didn't just win, she won in straight sets. She didn't need a third set. She didn't need a tiebreak. She handled it. That's growth. That's 2 years of work paying off right in front of your eyes. The player who couldn't close it out at 18 is now the player who comes back from 4-5 down and takes the set without blinking. That's what development looks like. But back to the second set, because Cirstea didn't just give up, right? She's been on tour for 20 years. She's not going to look at a 4-0 deficit and just pack her bags. She starts fighting. She claws back. 4-1, then 4-2, then 4-3, then it's 5-4. And now you're watching through your fingers because you've seen this before. You've seen players blow these leads. You've seen the nerves kick in when the finish line is right there. And the Filipino fans in the crowd are definitely getting a little nervous. I can feel it through my screen. And you know what Alex does? She holds serve. Game over. 6-4. No wobble, no panic, no tiebreak needed. Just looked Cirstea in the face and said, "My serve, my game. We're done here." That is maturity. A year ago, maybe that 5-4 moment rattles her. Maybe she starts overthinking. But tonight she was cold-blooded. And I love that. Now let me put this whole Dubai run in perspective for you, because I don't think people realize how crazy this is. In this one tournament, Alex has beaten Hailey Baptiste in the first round, then Jasmine Paolini, world number 8, in the second round, and now Sorana Cirstea, who was on one of the most dominant streaks on tour, in the round of 16. 3 wins, and the last 2 are against absolute quality opponents, both in straight sets. At a WTA 1000 event, you don't do that by accident. I need you to understand that. You don't beat 2 players of that caliber back-to-back by getting lucky. That's real form. That's real confidence. That's a player who's clicking on every level. Her movement, her serve, her decision-making, her mental game. Everything is working right now. And her ranking? Oh, it's climbing. With this win, Alex's live ranking is projected around number 38. That's a new career high. She was already the first Filipino to break into the top 40, and now she's pushing even higher. She's 20 years old. 20? Most players don't even figure out their identity on tour until their mid-20s. And Alex is already rewriting the record books, the highest-ranked Filipino tennis player in WTA history, and she's still got years and years of development ahead of her. The ceiling on this kid is genuinely scary. All right, now let's talk about what's coming next, because this is the part that's going to get you hyped. Her quarterfinal opponent, Coco Gauff, world number 4, Grand Slam champion, one of the biggest names in women's tennis right now. The American superstar who's been a top 5 fixture and knows how to compete at the highest level. And she had to battle through a 3-setter against Elise Mertens in the third round. Went down 2-6 in the first set, came back 7-6 in the second with a wild 11-9 tiebreak, then won the third 6-3. So Coco knows how to fight. Coco knows how to survive. This is gonna be a war. Is Coco the favorite? Yeah, obviously. I'm not gonna lie to you, she's world number 4 for a reason. But you know what? After what I've watched Alex do this week, I am not counting her out. 0 chance. This girl just came back from 4-5, down against a player on a 7-match winning streak. She took down a top 10 player 2 days ago. She's got thousands of Filipino fans who are gonna make that stadium feel like Rizal Memorial. And she's playing with the kind of freedom and belief that makes her dangerous against absolutely anyone. You know what keeps running through my head? That Madrid loss. 2 years ago, 3 sets, couldn't finish it. And now, 2 years later, she gets the woman who beat her, she gets the revenge match, and she doesn't just win, she dominates. From 4-5 down to stealing the set. From 4-0 up to closing the door at 6-4. That arc right there is why you watch sports. That's the story. Young player loses, goes away, works on her game, comes back stronger, and takes her revenge on the biggest stage she's ever played on. You can't write that any better.